Molly.
Welcome to Friends at Gameology, hosted by MoonlightCrew.com.
Reviews for
In
science.
7 minutes or less. Innovation. Innovation is a totally nuts game. I mean, just right off the bat, this game is incredible.
Spoilers.
Yeah, it's nuts. You are trying to get the most achievements to win the game. You can only get achievements by having a number of your score pile, either 5, 10, 15, multiples of 5, in your score pile. You don't pay that, you just have to have it, and you have to have a top card showing as the minimum number of your highest top card has to be equal to or greater than the number you're trying to get of the achievement. Okay, so basically this is a...
Or get any of these 5 ones.
Yeah, which are
special
alternate conditions. So it's a tableau building game. I've got this green card, I would play it in front of me. This blue card to play in front of me. This blue card I would play on top of my blue card. And so I have the cards out in front of me. Then I can play them. I can tuck cards underneath them. I can move them so they show more symbols. If it's just one card this way, I can make it show more symbols. Or I can do the text on the cards. But the trick is everyone else can do them too if they have the same symbols that I do or more. Or they can defend against it. I mean, everything I say just makes this game feel nuts. Let's just jump right into simplicity versus complexity.
Complex. This game is so complex. There is timing things going on. So what you can do is you can meld a card, so you can play a card, draw a card, you can achieve one of these, or you can dogma. And everything else happens with a dogma action. So someone's like, well, how do I score? This is good dogma. If your card says you can do it, you can do it. And the dogma is confusing in and of itself. So anything on the back where it says tuck, return, draw, display, whatever it is, that's going to be your dogma. So it's so confusing. There's so much card text that it's impossible to know what's happening on this side of the board, right? Unless it's a vicious attack, I don't know what he's doing. If it's a vicious attack, I might try to cover it up or try to do something, but this is a complex game. There's a lot of timing things, and there's just a lot of card text. Who can do what, when, how can I attack, who do I attack, all these things.
This game is so complex. This is not a game that you make the best decision at, because if you had to make the best decision, you would read every card, or you would ask everyone to read all their cards, and every turn would take 5-10 minutes. I'm not even joking. It would take so long for you to make the best decision. So you just kind of have to make the best decision with limited knowledge, even though the knowledge is open, because all of these cards are unique, and all of them matter. We've taught this to so many people, and each time it's been difficult for us and difficult for them. Luck versus strategy.
Oh my goodness. There is so much luck in this game, depending on what you get. If you don't get any cards in front of you or the symbols to do anyone else's that let you score, you've got very little chance of getting these, because that's how you get these, is having a score pile. And so that's lucky. That being said, the cards so it's a civilization building game kind of. So prehistory up to information age. So you're going through all of the different inventions that happened to then. The things that happen in postmodern and information, so 9 and 10, are insane. So if you're not doing well on the score pile or the achievements or whatever it is, you need to rush to get up there, because crazy win conditions happen there. So we've talked about the normal win conditions, but those cards break those conditions and say, well, if you have the most of this or the least of this. And so I think there is still strategy, even if you're not doing so well. And it's just try to see what you can do with the cards you get, and just try to get more cards, as many as you can.
This game has so much luck. There's a lot of strategy, and Molly hit on a lot of it, and I agree with her. But man, I tell you what, just the other day, I was playing, and I had a card that said, draw a card, if it has a crown symbol, tuck it and do it again. I did it like 10 times in a row. They all had crowns. It was amazing. And everyone else is like, "Are you joking? Are you joking? Is this happening?"
And his cards were splayed, so he had all of the symbols. Like everyone.
It was awesome. Still lost. That's the luck. So the thing is, there's so much luck in this game. Like, you can just see some of the bad cards. You're like, man, that's too bad that I got this. And you look over, and they've got all attacks that wreck your whole board. It just takes your whole board and puts in their score pile. And you're like, well, that just happened. So. But there is strategy. Don't get me wrong. This game is strategic. It's very strategic, which doesn't, it's not mutually exclusive to be also very lucky. But man, I tell you what, this is a random game. Fun versus boring. This game is so much fun. You might not have thought I would say that from what we just, said up to this point, but this was our go-to game for months. Maybe not when it came out, but a little bit after. When we got our hands on it, we played it so much. Our group voted on it, and I think to date, they still do a lot. But man, we I just love this game. I play it all the time, and I enjoy pursuing different strategies. I especially enjoy trying to get to the top information age, postmodern age, even the modern age, to just see the crazy nut stuff happen in this game. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, I would agree. It's so much fun. I think it's such a disadvantage, or not disadvantage. It's a bummer to me when I see someone do something that helps. I saw someone do something where they ended the game early, but they didn't give themselves to when someone else was because they're like, I'm out of the game. And this is the exact opposite game to do that in because it could be you at any point. Because if you get up to these cards, it could be you. You have no idea. And so you've got to keep on playing. This game is so much fun just to play and see what you can do. Oh, I just got attacked again. And it might be crushing, but you still might win. Because I did. I attacked the guy, wrecked his score pile, and he won the next turn because he was able to do something crazy. So it's just so much fun every time we play.
Board Game Geek rating, I'd give this definitely a 10.
Yeah, I definitely give it a 10 as well. Yeah. We give away a free glitter painting of your favorite geeky symbol, so make sure to subscribe now to us on YouTube.
Because it could be you that wins.
Innovation. We've presented the evidence.
You be the judge.